Manipur's capital Imphal today witnessed yet another confrontation between a group of protesters and security forces in the heart of Imphal, when people who have been the victim of last year's ethnic violence and have lost their livelihood, their homes, and have shifted to relief camps in Imphal and have been in relief camps for more than 15 months now, were trying to take out a protest rally to urge upon the government and pressurize the government for an early solution to the ethnic conflict, for their rehabilitation, for their livelihood generation schemes. They want a solution. They have been in the relief camp for more than 15 months and they wanted to take out a rally. However, the police did not permit them, given the fact that the budget session of Manipur Assembly is underway, and therefore security has been beefed up in state capital Imphal, and therefore the rally was not allowed. And when it was not allowed, a section of the protesters tried to break the police barricade. That's the point of time when police claims that they had to use force. We have these visuals which have gone viral in social media, which shows how the police used tear gas shells. They fired in air to disperse the crowd, as well as in some areas there was lathi charge, which has been alleged by the protesters. In fact, a video has gone viral where a local journalist who was on duty reporting on this standoff between the protesters, the victim of the violence, they were themselves protesting and they were trying to raise their demands to the government, but the police took action against them. And a journalist who was filming them, who was reporting this, was also on camera harassed by a section of the police personnel, and he was also beaten up. He had to be rushed to the hospital. That's what we are picking up from the journalist fraternity in Manipur. What police sources are telling us, they are looking into the situation. In fact, the situation at this moment, as we report, is completely under control. That's what police tells us. It was rather a skirmish. That's what police sources are telling us. However, what is important to note is that in this police action, there are reports of one or two people getting injured as well. We don't have the count officially as of now, but what the police says is that they could not allow the rally because the assembly session is on, and they had requested the inmates of the relief camps to protest in their compound. But what is important to note here is that these are the people who are the actual victim of the violence which has unfolded in Manipur last year, and these people wanted to voice their anguish, their anxiety. But perhaps there could have been a better response from the government, a better response from the administration than to the police to use force on them. This is something which perhaps the civil society are also now being very vocal about on social media in Manipur in particular. And then there are visuals of a school which was near to the relief camp, where the students got terrified. They were traumatized by the sound of the tear gas shells and the police action. So therefore, this perhaps just goes to show, while Manipur is limping back to normalcy, normal life is yet far, and perhaps the government now needs to take proactive steps so as to bring a solution to this crisis.